Hello, beautiful people. This is Amanda, also known as Mrs. Archiver, and today we're going to be setting up March 2022, and we're going to be setting up my planner cover, my pencil case, and everything else in between. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is set up my pencil case. So, if you don't know already, I like to match my pens, my pencil, my markers with my favorite colors for the theme, which is I'm using the Honeybee Shop Babe Box, which I have been loving every month. It definitely gets the guesswork out of how I want to plan my month. And so I'm just going to take all these lovely things out and I'm going to color match or just pick some colors that will be pretty close to the colors of the theme of the kit. Doing this really has saved me some time and thinking of like, okay, how do I want this month to be? What theme do I want to do? I'm at the point where I need some help for me. And having a kit that's already put together and I just, pick some complementary colors to go with it has really saved me on some time. Now, in the back of my bullet journal, I do have a swatch page. So I like to just, get my pens that I think that are close to the colors and then just do some swatches to see what they look like. So this page is dedicated to just pen swapping, ink swapping, that kind of a thing. I think everybody should have at least one page in their planner or notebook that they can just swatch what they need. Now that I have all of my colors picked out, I'm just putting away some of the other ones. And now we're gonna just take out everything. I don't know about you, but I like to start off with just a clean slate. So I like to get everything out, see what I need, don't need, what I need to use. And I have to say, there is nothing more satisfying to me than having like the same shape or brand style like all together lined up in a beautiful row. It definitely gets me excited. I don't know why. It's just very pleasing to me. So I'm just putting all of those together. And I do have a couple of pens like this one right here. It's always just kind of fidgeting where to place things. But here's the thing that's like really cute is that on this black pen, it says my favorite pen. And on this pink pen, it says my other favorite pen. I got this at a stationery shop and I just couldn't pass it up. I thought they were cute. And I do like how they write. The next thing that we're gonna do is I did make this digital printable. Oh, wait, just kidding. I thought I was getting to my printable, but no, I'm just gonna do a little flip through real quick. I've been using some stickers for tabs for the month. I've liked how that's been so far. And with this little flip through that I'm going to show you, I like how the month was. The weekly definitely was great for me. I want to continue doing that. And these daily pages really worked out. I didn't like how it was opposite, so I ended up correcting that and doing it this way because I didn't like how I was writing. It just, I don't know, it messed with my brain. It didn't flow very nicely for me. And I've also been printing out pictures for each day just to kind of help with memory. I made a savings account tracker. If you do want me to explain how I'm using that, just leave it in the comments below and I'll go more in depth with that. I use cash envelopes. And so now I'm going to go ahead and change my cover. This cover I made using the digital clip art from my kit that's included. And this, I really enjoyed my vision board for the month, but I do like changing out the cover. And this is it. Isn't that cute? It was just clip art that I just put together, and that way it would just go with, you know, the whole theme. The next thing I'm going to do is get my zip folio from Galen leather. Link is in the description. I really do love this for when I'm on the go. This was a takeaway that I made from the Galentine event. And this is an ink blotter. I'll get questions about that sometimes. This pen, oh my gosh, I loved using it. I will definitely like to get more of those pens. It was from my kit last month. I really like that. My tweezers, my scissors. And we're going to go ahead and clean out this pocket. I carried my sticker book with me for the month. And dude, I used like so much of it. It was a no-brainer. It was nice to be able to carry just one book with me with all of my needs. I'm saving those little cards. I'm going to figure out something to do with them. But yeah, I used a lot of my stickers this way. Loved it. So I'm going to continue doing that and carrying the monthly theme sticker book with me. The weekly sheets I'm using slowly. They do come in handy, so I'm going to carry that on. I don't need those, don't need that. Definitely need my stencils and my calendar. So I will be migrating that to the other cover that I have. And my pen, my fountain pen, it is out of ink. So I'm going to be refilling that. That is a converter, and I'm actually going to show you and talk a little bit about the fountain pen because I've had some questions. So a converter is like a little reusable container that you can constantly like refill with whatever ink you like. Now, certain inks only work with certain pens, so just kind of be careful with that. And this one is a twist, and this is a Conklin fountain pen. Some people think this is a bit of a hassle. You know, I love doing this. Make sure to put your ink blotter down, by the way, that way you don't make a mess. I enjoy doing this. It can get messy, but with practice, just like anything else, I don't really get very messy with it. I don't really have any problems. And see, it's like a little plunger. So you twist it and then you just plunge up and then you just refill your ink. I haven't had any problems. I love using it. I get lots of compliments on it. And I mean, there's a variety. Oh, sorry, I was slapping my hands if you heard that. There's a variety of different colors that are out there. So, I mean, the possibilities are endless. And then I'm just like cleaning up the side so that way I don't dirty the inside of my fountain pen. Takes a little bit of patience, but I really do enjoy the art of it. And like I said, some people think it's a hassle, you having to refill the ink, or you don't have to get a converter. You can have one that's like just little cartridges that you can just pop in. But I love the process. And this isn't for everybody, and I understand that, and that's totally fine. But, you know, you can't please everyone, but you can please yourself, you know? And that's all that really is important anyway, is just to make yourself happy, right? And this makes me happy, and it's not hurting anybody. It may be hurting my pocketbook, I'm not lying. But moving on, because fountain pens can get pretty pricey, so I don't buy them too often. This is a little sampler that I had made for last month. Just gonna put that aside, and these were from last month's babe box. I didn't use them quite often, but I am slowly using them, so I'm just gonna migrate that over. And of course, I do need my little sticky notes because I do use those too. This was a Valentine's card, was my favorite Valentine's card that I received. I love Pinkie Pie. I do have my washi cards. I've noticed I'm not really using them as much, but they do work in a pinch. So I'm going to be migrating those also. The stickers made me happy of just having them as like little deco. And I enjoyed having that. All right, now this is completely empty. And we're going to be moving into my Louis Vuitton desk agenda cover. Now, here's the thing. I love this cover. Don't get me wrong. I love this color. I love my A5 gray, smoky gray. But I really feel like this color and my gray are more for like fall, winter. So I'm on the hunt for an A5 size cover that's like a pink, kind of like the pink that you see, the like soft pastel pink. So I'm just kind of waiting until I find another cover that really is like, oh my gosh, I like that cover. I want to try that cover. I look at Hobonichi covers and such. As long as it's an A5 size, I know that it'll fit, but I don't know. I just haven't really found anything. So if there's a brand or a company, preferably like independently owned, not anything like major corporation, please leave it in the comments below. And I'd love to check out, some different covers, especially if they carry a pink. So I'm just switching out the papers because, this girl likes to switch out papers. And I'm just using a grid paper. And I'm going to be moving back in with my washi samples up in here. Again, I've been carrying like a little pouch with my washi tape, but when I need to just take just my cover, it is nice to have the option of having my little samples with me. That's my bullet journal like task card. I really need to update that, but I haven't been inspired to change that up or what to change it with. So I've just been moving it everywhere. And of course, we have to have my little post-it notes and such. Let's put some little deco, shall we? I like using the die cuts as my deco because they're flat. I used to use, paper clips, but I just found them kind of bulky. So lately I've been just using die cuts because I like the fact that they're flat, and I also like that these are stickers. So if I decide that, I want to use one of my decos stickers, then die cut stickers, then I can just use the sticker if I want to. And then of course I have to put my Law of Attraction card in there because I love carrying that with me. Okay, now moving on. That is a self-care book, gratitude, reflections, and of course, I want to carry my monthly theme sticker book with me because I really do use them, as you saw earlier. Of course, some little stickies, and let's go ahead and add a pen. That is a Kaweco. It also has a converter, but they do have ink cartridges that you can use. And they come in a variety of colors. So, gotta have a pen, right? Oh, it's coming along so nicely. All right, support this channel with a like and subscribe. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get started with some washi. Oh, their washi is so buttery, I swear. I love the washi so much. And then this one, they both have little bits of hollow. So I definitely enjoy that. So I'm just going to put the washi on the ends of the pages. I like doing that for the month because at the end of the year when the book is all closed together, it looks so pretty. Now I'm just trimming off the edges and adding some deco washi to some of the pages. I'm going to go ahead and grab my sticker book, and I'm grabbing the neutral sticker book, and I absolutely love, I know I'm always saying like, I love this, I love that, but this sticker book just makes so much sense. I love the headers, and it also has the numbers and such. And honestly, my theme, like the process is the same. Like, I noticed that as long as I keep the process the same, it goes quicker for me because I already know the setup that I want to do. But it's just the theme and the colors that change. And my stencil. Okay, at one point, I'm going to get the courage to just use a pen when I'm setting up with the stencil the first time. Because if you think about it, like, I'm doing this twice. Why? Why am I doing this twice? It just makes so much sense if you're just confident enough to just use the pen, first go around. But I'm just not confident, so I use a pencil. And lucky for you, in the power and magic of editing, you just get to see like the end result. But yeah, at some point I'll get the courage and just apply pen first. I hope in a year from now I'll be like, look guys, I'm just going in there straight with pen. Remember when I used pencil first to lay out everything? What's cool about these monthly themed also is, so far, the past like 3 subscriptions that I've had have numbers for like a whole month in there. So I like using those. And then this just goes super quick. I just get some tweezers and then just press them all down. Now this sidebar I've really been enjoying. It gives me a quick glance, and I use it for like a box for social media. I like the boxes, but I didn't feel like I was utilizing them enough. So one's going to be for my social media. Another is going to be for what I'm currently reading. And again, it's just all kind of like tweaking things to my liking and what I want and what works and doesn't work. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to do after this is I'm going to make a little tab for the month. I've really liked this. This is my 3rd month doing this. I kept going back and forth of whether I should do like a month, you know, the name of the month traditionally at the edge. But because I'm doing a theme, I know what theme for what month it was. So like I know the heart was February. And this one's going to be a little candle. So I know that one was self-care. And then the other one, you know, was moon and stars. And I know that I did for January. So I like that this little thing of just kind of using the stickers as a tab. So I don't know. Have you ever tried that? If you have, put in the comments below. How do you like doing that? I'm just going to add a little deco sticker on the corner. And I want to let you know that like this video was like 2 hours long that I edited, of just nonstop and taking my time and making decisions of like what sticker I wanted to put in the corner. So, and then now right here, I'm just doing my weekly. I really like the week at a glance. Oh, and this was my washi, my header washi that I just trimmed down to the first 3 letters of the week. But anyway, going back to the editing, like don't ever feel like you see this video, you're like, wow, she had everything like already planned out. No, I am so undecisive and I like to lay things a certain way, but I don't want y'all to have to be dealing with that because like I don't want y'all like be yelling at the TV like, oh my God, just put the sticker down. So I just edit it. So don't ever be like too harsh on yourself if you feel like you're being indecisive. I'm keeping track of the weeks, so that's what you were seeing was the weekly numbers for the year. And that same header washi that I trimmed just the first 3 letters, I'm using as my daily. So it's multi-purpose. The washi with the clouds, I'm also going to be using as like a tracker for what the weather was like that day. And of course, we're going to add the daily numbers. And as far as the planner setup, that's it. That's gonna be the planner setup. Pretty simple. All right, so we're going to the next day, and the next day was definitely a little self-care day for me. Don't mind me, but I just was loving my eyeshadow because it was so glittery and I wasn't using a filter or anything. And I was like, oh, look, I'm so sparkly. But let me tell you, that glitter got everywhere. I was trying to get it off my face. So these tacos were so good. I really love street tacos. And this is the book that I'm currently reading right now. Don't be scared by the title. It's a really fun book. And of course I had to visit the coffee shop. And yeah, that is going to be the end. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day.